The is coming up very soon. It's coming up very soon.
Hi guys, I am back home from church, and I'd like us to get unready together. I hope this packet is and you can hear me, and also just have a bit of a chat. I take all this makeup off. Firstly, you know what, major respect to women who wear makeup like full-time, like every single day. It can't be me. Simply because I just don't have the capacity. I can't do my eyebrows, guys. Look at that. But it's not bad, ne? But I wanted to talk. That's why I decided to say let's get unready together about life and talk about anxiety, especially during anxiety. Okay, let's not give it a name. Especially during the holiday seasons, right? I think ever since losing my dad, it's been so difficult to maneuver and to thrive during the holiday seasons, because it's just not the same, especially one like Easter, where when my dad was around, like at conferences, he'd always keep me close, right? Like he used to do this thing, and I used to get so annoyed where he'd walk around, the venue with me and make sure that I greet all the pastors, all the pastors' wives, maholo, make sure that they know that he's my dad. And so, I had so much anxiety with regards to this Easter conference, and initially I didn't know why. And the Thursday of the conference, right, sitting in my office, it dawned on me that it was because of that. Like I was anxious about the emptiness that I was going to experience without my dad. And I remember just tears started rolling down my face. Like when it dawned on me, I started just missing my dad holding my hand and just his presence, and it was just so difficult. I actually ended up not going to conference until the last day, and I'm just grateful for the people in my life who drag me out of these situations, or just not even that, but are just present. Sometimes all you need is for people to be present in your life, and people to not necessarily understand, but just support you and to encourage you. And I really think that I got that. And I think that so much has changed in my life, in my social circles, that even that just gave me so much anxiety, because I didn't know what to expect. I was born and raised in this church, and it's never been an issue for me, right? But so much has changed in such a short space of time that I was not okay. And I didn't think that I had the capacity to be able to go to the conference and actually have a good time and just, experience God and hear the word fellowship. See, I used to love conference because it's a national conference, which means literally the whole of Assemblies of God Botswana is under one roof. And just the thought of going this year just caused my chest to close in so much. And even when I was there, I just thank God for Abantu Bam. But I could feel like this weird sensation, like I was about to have a panic attack, because I just felt so much like a fish out of water, and I didn't know how to be, all right. And also, when I say so much has changed, I've lost my dad, my social circles have changed, and I have evolved, right? And realized that I'm actually really an introvert. I've had this conversation quite a number of times. And so it's really been a lot. Even just getting home, like I was telling one of my friends that I just want to go home. 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 Because I just felt like I was like suffocating, but it was a beautiful atmosphere. God was in that place. Woo! In a beautiful, special way. But yeah, that was my reality this weekend. And I guess it comes with grief, and having to adapt, and new seasons. But yeah, that's where I am. I'm really just believing God that, in next year's conference, when the next conference is, it will be a different narrative. And I think what I know for a fact is that staying home is not going to make it any better, right? I need to be present in these spaces and redefine my narrative for for me to have a better experience. And that's just where I am. And so yeah, I'm home now. Like honestly, that's just where I am. But I saw so many beautiful people. It's always amazing. Oh yeah, but I can't say I didn't miss my dad. I missed him a lot. He would have been there, our church is celebrating 60 years in existence, and I have been in the Assemblies of God all my life, which is literally 2 months shy of 32 years. Yes, 32 years. So I think my dad, possibly 40 years. I don't know about 50, but maybe 40, maybe 45 years in the Assemblies of God. I'm not too sure when my guy joined the Assemblies of God. So also just, realizing that this would have been such, a big milestone for him as well, having watched the church evolve from, as I like to say, Gamma to Assemblies of God. Oh, yeah. But I'm really just documenting these things and having these conversations because it's almost as if I'm documenting my journey with grief. And one of my friends actually, no, she's not my friend. What is she? She's like a sister. Mame, she's a fellow YouTuber. And she was like, maybe you should just like document this. And I always like speak about it on like YouTube. And I was like, I don't think I'm ready. I don't think that I could have like a separate video, a specific video that just spoke to my experience with grief. But this is a start. And the word of God says that we overcome by the blood. We overcome the devil by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony. And the more that I speak about the goodness of God and testify of where God has taken me and where I am now, and testify that I have overcome and that I am more than this situation is, the more that I break out and just become better. Yeah, but this is I think this was all just to say that during times like these, during seasons like these, during holidays, be close to your friends that have lost significant people in their lives, because it can be a very, very dark period. It can be a very, very empty period. It's very possible. And a simple text or, hey, let's do coffee, could be more than enough. And yeah, I think I'm gonna stop the video there. I have taken off my makeup. I want to put my hair in like a bantu knots, and then I'll see what I do with the rest of the, I don't know what's the time, afternoon, evening. Let me check. It's what, like, it's 12 minutes to 5. Yeah, but I hope that you enjoyed my day in the life of a church girl. I don't even know what I'm gonna call this video, but yeah. And Garambola, it's been 10 minutes. One more thing, I think before I close the video, one thing I do want to say that I did appreciate is like seeing all of my dad's friends, like friends from like way back, right? Like way from like my childhood, seeing them and just having like conversations about my dad, and that was really beautiful. Like the OGs, that was really beautiful. And I always feel like when I'm around them, I have dads, you know? So yeah.